Good morning, Helen. Hey, Sheridan. Hey, Sarah. Georgie. Hey, Fee. How is everybody? Can everybody hear me? Carissa, good morning. Someone's got the tunes on. We're like even, same times. That's you. Oh, good. Thanks, Says. How are we doing?
Good morning. How are you?
How are you I'm good. Are we adjusting to extra hour sleep?
Yeah.
So good.
So good. Yesterday I didn't even notice, but today I woke up at 7 a.m. and I usually wake up after 7 since I don't set my alarm anymore.
The one thing about ISO, we're loving it. All right. Well, there's a couple more jumping on, but I reckon we can pretty much get somewhere comfortable. Max woke up at 5. Uh-oh. All right, so let's go have a lay down on our back, shall we? So go and get comfy. I'm going to mute everybody. And let's get stretchy, stretchy. All right, let's go. So lay down, get comfy. It's Monday. So if you've all been having big weekends out and about, that's probably a no. So once you arrive, just check in with your bodies and notice how you're feeling. See if you can find the length there at your neck as your shoulders drop down, as your spine unravels. Just ground at your feet and have your kneecaps facing up to the sky. Bring your hands somewhere around your abdominal wall so that you can feel basically most of the belly. So maybe fingertips pointing to each other, and then the heel bones of the hands are just kind of wrapping around your waist. And then start to soften in everywhere else through your body. Close down your eyes for a few moments. Take a nice, big, deep Pilates breath in through your nose. And then a nice big exhale, breathing out completely. Expel all of that air from your body. And then let's continue. And as you're moving through these inhales, I want you to feel that the breath is reaching a little bit further down your body every time you inhale. So next one, can you fill up the abdominal walls, and can you breathe into the side of the belly so that you're feeling the heel bones of your hands start to expand, or the belly starts to expand into the heel bone of the hand. And then as you exhale, all of the air leaves your body. And then we'll just do one more. Inhale all the way in. And a nice full exhale, fading tension, any stress, anything that you've brought along this morning, just see if you can feel it fade. And then drop your hands down beside you. Let your knees wave from side to side as you begin to mobilize the sort of the lower half of your body. So from the middle of the spine towards the hips, glutes, knees, and just spiraling off your heels and feet and toes. And as you're moving through that lower half, see if you can ground down through the upper half. Press down through your shoulders, ground at the shoulder blades, push the arms and the palms into the floor, and just keep swinging from side to side. And then roll your knees over so that you're facing the camera, facing your phone, whatever you've got, And then bring your knees up to your belly button as high as you possibly can. And then create a little bit of a rounded spine. The bottom arm is in front of you here, top arm comes across. And as we open, we're going to bend the elbow. So we want to bend the elbow. Your top hand will glide over your bottom hand. And as you open it, you might find that you can expand that top arm fully and completely. Keep the arm straight and then close that all the way to the bottom arm. So stack your knees. So just like we did before, we mobilized the bottom half and we're trying to keep the top half really grounded. This time we're trying to keep the bottom half stay really grounded and then mobilize the top half. So working through top half and lower half of the body. But once we complete this one, we'll feel hopefully a little bit more oiled up through the whole body. So let's get a couple more in here. Open out, reach past, look past your fingertips, close your top arm. Inhale, exhale, close it over. And one more after this one. See if you can find a little bit more space in the body. Open all the way out. And we close. And then we're going to pick ourselves up from the floor and just swing the arms like a cartwheel. And then we'll set up for the other side. And swing the legs around. Tuck the knees up nice and high. And then roll your body down. Bottom arm comes nice and long. Head might be resting on the floor. It might be a little bit floaty. And then top arm comes across the bottom hand as well. So knees are stacked, thighs are joining tight. And then we ride our top hand along the bottom arm. Open it out. Use your exhale here to really soften through the twist. Keep the arms straight and close it over the bottom. Keep that going, glide up the bottom arm, open out. See if you can notice your body on both sides. Can you observe any differences, whether they're the same? That makes no sense. Observe any differences in your body, or observe if your body feels the same, is what I was trying to spit out. And close. Open the top arm and close. So a few more in on this side. Feel the spiraling of the spine as you open. Feel the chest expanding. Feel the energy running through the fingertips on that top arm. And open. Couple more. Closing. And opening. And closing, gliding up. Open it out. And lucky last one. Gliding up that top arm. Feel free to hang out a little bit longer if you need to. Or as you close, use your hands and pick yourself up and just cartwheel the arms and move through your mermaid stretches. Connect with the breath. All right, rising up to high knees when you're ready. And then take a step forward with your right foot, a big, generous step forward. So lots and lots of space between your front heel and your back knee. So your front heel will be right in front of your knee. Start to push the hips forward and just pull back. So just a couple. Push forward and pull back just to oil up your left hip, left groin area. And just push and pull back, push and pull back. And then we're going to take the arms forward. And then the right arm is going to open back. And then keep the arm straight, close it in. You can pull back every time, it's completely up to you. You can just stay here, open the right arm. Keep the right arm straight and close it. Maybe you release it every time. Right arm opens, right arm closes. So this is basically the same idea. We're trying to mobilize the top half and keep the bottom half really centered and grounded. So the lower we can drop the pelvic bone to the floor, the more we'll find that we can get that movement through the upper half of the body. Stay for 3 more. Push the wingspan of the arms apart. And 2 more. Open it. And once more, as far as you can get through that right arm to open. and close it. And then drop your hands down and frame your foot. Pick up your back knee, so left knee is up, right arm opens to a twist. Right arm closes. We're gonna hop that right foot back and take a breath. And then just soften the knees, right foot steps forward again. Spring it forward, right arm opens, right arm closes, and then step it back. And then just soften the knees, bounce a couple times, and pop through right foot. Keep going, same action. Soften the knees, spring forward. If you feel like getting super warm and toasty and energized, use a bit more tempo here. And 4 to go. Inhale, exhale. And 3, 2, and 1 more. And hands and knees to 4-point kneeling. Stack the knees down under hips and stack your hands under shoulders. A big cat stretch up. Draw the chin into your chest, push the floor away, and then drop the belly. Look up. Cat stretch. Cow. Deepen the scoop of the abs in and up. Drop the belly for cow. Go 2 more sets. Cat stretch all the way up. And cow stretch, belly drops down. Once more, cat stretch up. And your belly drops down for cow. And then find your toes and curl them under. Lift up through your knees and then start to create a little spring. Forward, back. You can keep your knees down and do that from here. Rock your hips forward, rock your hips back. Start to set up for a big step forward with your left foot. So spring it forward to the left hand and then open the left arm. Close the left arm, left foot steps back. Spring, left foot steps through. Left arm opens, left arm closes. Push back, spring forward, open the left, close the left, left foot hops back. So just keep finding your flow there. Use your breath as much as you can. And keep the energy running through the arms, down through the palms, and out through nice wide finger pads. 4 to go. And back. 3 more. And 2. And 1 more. And bring that left hand in, drop your right knee down. Take a breath and lift your chest up. Adjust your left foot if it's not far enough forward of your left knee. And then just start to push and pull. Push and pull. Start to breathe down to your right hip flexors, right hip crease. Couple in there. Inhale, exhale. And then start to push the hips forward. Drop the pelvis a little bit lower, arms forward. Left arm opens. Keep the arm straight, close. And then option is just to pull back every time. Open the left, close. Maybe you pull back. Think of the energy between both hands. So it's not just energy from the left arm to open, but you'll also need the same amount through the right arm to push and pull back. Sink the pelvis down, get a little bit more secure, and open, close. And 4 more. 3. 2 more. And just 1 more. And close it, drop your hands down. Curl your right toes, lift your right knee, left foot steps back. Pike your hips up and walk it into your toes. As you walk it in, keep the knees a little soft. Take a few bend extends, bending both knees, extending both knees. Breathe long and let that breath travel down the back of the legs, along your hamstrings, back of the knees, down your calves. And let's get one more in. Hold the legs as straight as what's available to your body. And then bend your right knee, open the left arm. Reach for the sky, hold for 3, hold 2, hold 1, and down, swapping sides. Inhale, exhale, right arm opens. Hold 3, hold 2, hold 1. Hands come down. Hands and knees, and then right arm opens again. Thread it underneath your left. Roll your shoulder down. Push away and come back. Open. Find your twist. Reach for the sky, thread the needle. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale once more. Inhale. Exhale. Swapping sides. Open up. Thread the needle. Reach for the sky, left arm. Underneath your right. This might be a 4-part breath, or it could be a 2-part breath. So using either one that's working with your movement for your body. And a couple more up, under, up, under. Last one, come up and thread it under and take a seat. And bring your left leg to the bottom, bring your right leg to the top. And we know that this is quite an intense stretch to get into, and we know it's not always going to look the same for everyone. So just make sure that you do get into the position that's right for your body, whether that's your cross leg position, whether that's your knees stacking, doesn't really matter. Just as long as you're in a place that you can feel a stretch and that you're not somewhere that's overly uncomfortable. So once you find that position for your bodies, wriggle down your sit bones. So you might even just move the cushiony parts of your butt cheeks out of the way. And then you can feel the body parts of your butt starting to ground down into your mat. And then walk your hands forward, slowly, slowly, slowly. And each breath, you're just trying to surrender a little bit more. You're trying to soften inch by inch, breath by breath. Feel free to close down your eyes here and just tune out to whatever is around you, depending where you are, maybe lounge rooms, maybe spare room, back end of the house, doesn't matter. Just see if you can tune out to your environment and bring your attention inwards now. Inwards to your breath, inwards to the emotions, the sensations, the feelings that are showing up for you. And as you become more in tune with your breath, start to deepen the breath and lengthen the breath. And before you know it, you're getting closer and closer to the floor, to your top thigh. Take 3 more full breaths. Relax your shoulders and lengthen your neck. Take 1 more breath. And when you're ready, walk your hands in, 1 hand at a time. As you lift up, your right leg goes just behind. So you're sitting back towards your mermaid position. So the knee of the right is into the groove of the sole of your left foot. Then we're going to walk it back. I'm going to spin around. So as you walk it back, you might walk it back to just hands. You might walk it back to your elbows. Or if you're one of those flexy people, you might be able to go back to your spine and rest your head and shoulders. The stretch is ideally for this right side quad, thigh, hip, glute. So see if you can feel into that area of your body, and let your breath do the work as you melt into the shape. Deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, holding 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press your hands into the floor, lift your chest back up, kick your legs long and straight forward. Press the back of the thighs down as best you can, push the back of the knees down as best you can, flick your toes back to your shin. Take an inhale here and lift your arms up and over your head to the sky. Use your forward fold and stretch over the top of the thighs and knees and over to your shins, ankles or toes. Continue to look down at your belly and roll yourself down onto your back. If you don't want to do the roll up, just stay up here and just continue moving the forward fold. If you're okay with the Pilates roll up, just come down, reach your body out, find length from fingers and toes, exhale, come back up. Reach back for the sky, so just the same way we lifted up and found that length, and exhale. And again, let's keep going. Inhale, either arms overhead from here and over your thighs, or continue to move through that Pilates roll down in between. Inhale, exhale. You've got 15 counts in either variation. You might even mix between the two and make it a bit more of a combo style. Check in with the breath. Stay for 5. Stay for 4. Last 3, 2, and 1. As you arrive, bend your right knee in front, bend your left knee behind you, and have the sole of your right foot sitting into the groove here of your left knee, left thigh. Gently walk back to your hands. If it's available for you, come on down to your elbows. And if there's still some space, you might like to roll down onto your back. Just make sure that your left knee isn't lifted from the floor. So left knee stays down. Breathe the entire length of your left thigh. Breathe into your hip crease, your glutes, and then melt into shape. Take your thoughts elsewhere and just let your body settle into just a little bit of discomfort. Breathe through the stretch. Inhale, exhale. Stay for these last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Using your hands, using your elbows, start to press back up through your chest, rising high. Your left leg comes over the top of the right now and back into your glute and hip stretch. So check in once again. You might do the exact same variation as the other side, or you might change it up a little bit just to suit one side of the body being a little tighter than the other, which is very normal if that's the case for you. Starting to walk forward, getting a sense of how your body's feeling in this position, and notice if there's room for you to go a little bit further. And then just come back to your breath at any stage you can. If you feel yourself getting caught up into this tension, to the discomfort, bring your attention back to your body, back to your breath. Tune out again from what's around you. Just feel your belly starting to rise on your inhale. Notice your belly falling with your exhale. Can you go even further? We are in this one for a little bit longer, so make sure that you are relatively comfortable. The further you walk forward, just make sure that your tailbone or your sit bones aren't beginning to lift. So we want them to be our anchor the whole time, even as you fall forward. The tailbone and sit bones, the bony parts of your butt stay down. You're connected with the earth, and you're breathing into any areas of your body that are feeling the most uncomfortable. Knowing that we're not here forever, we do get to move out of this very shortly. But coming back to your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Holding that little bit longer. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, hands come up. Use your hands and just walk them back past your hips. Untangle the legs and kick them into a straddle. Try and get your thighs to roll out rather than roll in. Easier said than done, but see what you can find in the body. And then push yourself forward so that you're really up past those bony parts of the sit bones. So if you feel like there's a lot of length in the lower back, see if you can come forward, lift up through the chest, and then let's go for a little bit of a walk. Take an inhale, puff the chest up. Exhale, walk it forward. Inhale, puff the chest up. Exhale, another time. Inhale, chest puffs up. Exhale, walk down. One more inhale, chest up. Exhale, your furthest one yet. Holding 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk your hands to the pelvis, lift the chest up, and very slowly give your legs a bit of an assistance to find your way to child's pose. Knees are going to go fairly wide, and your belly, your chest can fall between. Walk your hands forward, ground your tailbone over your heels, and just for now, keeping your chest a little bit lifted. We want to use this energy through the palms and the finger pads to push and pull like you're really monkey gripping the mat. And then push your hips back to the heels. And keep working in between that tug of war of the hands and the tailbone. Find space as it starts to expand from the shoulder blades as that wraps around to the left, down towards the armpits and over the side of the ribs. Take a nice big inhale and walk your hands right. Keep the same amount of energy through the finger pads, and then push your hips a little further to the left. If you have room to go, continue walking. Find your deepest banana bend shape in your body. Inhale, exhale, hands come back through center. And then continue to walk over to the left or over to your other side. Push the hips over to your right side. Keep that tug of war sensation. Breathe into the hips, through the groin, the hip flexors, the adductors, and breathe along the right side of your body. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come forwards. If you are making your way onto your belly, you're okay with that. Start to lie down on your tummies. If you are not, you move into hands and knees, and you're going to finish with some disco cats or just cats and cows. And if you're down through your abs, untuck the toes, soften out the kneecaps, give the bum a little bit of a squeeze, and start to move through some really nice gentle swan stretches, rising up through your chest and melting the chest down, rising to the chest and then melting your chest down, and again rising through the chest and melting your chest down. Wherever you are, if you're in cats and cows, if you're in disco cats or extensions, last 10 counts. And last 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, pressing your hips over heels, staying lifted through your chest. Take your right arm to the sky and bend over your body to the left. And then rise up, left arm to the sky, bend over your body to the right. One more each side. Inhale, right arm. Exhale to the left. And last one. Inhale, right arm. Exhale to the right. And find your way through the center. Give your shoulders a roll. Nod your head up and down. Give your head a big circle, whatever is needed. And then we are going to complete our stretching and flow into some Pilates. So if you're staying on, grab yourself some hand weights. If you are not, enjoy your Monday. And grab a sip of water if you need to. Anyone who's just jumping on for Pilates, just a set of hand weights. If you don't have them, don't worry, you'll still get a workout. So anything that you need to do, please go ahead and do that now. If you are ready just to make your way to your back, just have a little lay down and bring your right ankle over your left knee. Pick your left leg up and draw it towards your chest. Rock your hips from side to side, just swinging back through a bit of a pendulum through that lower body, just while anyone else is jumping on. Inhale, exhale, switch over your legs, cross your left over your right, pull the right knee towards the chest, and just rock a little bit from side to side. If you've got your right foot on the floor, you can still swing the knees a little bit and just roll over the back of the hips. Inhale, exhale. Last 3, 2, and 1. Plant your feet onto the floor. Find length in your neck and drop your shoulders down. Your toes are parallel, so toes in line with knees, knees in line with hips, and hips in line with shoulders. Drop your arms down beside you with your palms facing the sky. Inhale, imprint your lower back to the floor. Scoop and hollow the front of your abdominals, and then lift your tailbone. Start rolling up along your spine in order, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lift the hips high, press your heels down, and squeeze your butt hamstrings. Bring space to the extensors that run either side of your spine. Roll it down. We've just got a few here through some articulation. Inhale at the bottom. You might even create a big tunnel and then feel that contrast as your spine imprints. Doesn't really matter what you find at the bottom, just as long as you're trying to move in order of your vertebrae. So bone by bone, waking up your spine, especially if you have only just jumped on and have missed the stretches. So really waking up. Inhale. Exhale. Last 8 counts, guys. Last 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can roll your tailbone all the way back down and pick your legs up to find tabletop position. Moving through some nice light toe taps, starting single alternating. So lower one foot, then the other. One foot, then the other. Whenever we are here on our back like this, and if you have a ball and at any stage you want it to add it in to challenge your abdominals a little bit more, you're welcome to. You don't have to wait for cues. You can adjust, advance the movement, regress the movements as you please. If you feel comfortable and you'd like to add on from here, we're going to go out one leg. Bring it back. Now the lower the leg goes towards the floor, the more challenging it starts to become for your abdominals. So just become aware, is it 45 or is it lower? If you're in a little bit of a lighter option, you've got one foot on the floor, Lift, extend, drop it down. Lift, extend, drop it down. Inhale. Exhale. Option is to stay at the pace that you are at. If you'd like to take it a little bit further for our last little part here, let's go and switch the movement and flow it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Plant your right foot on the floor, grab hold of your left knee, massage it and circle it, and then switch over. Grab hold of the other side, give it a little circle, a bit of a massage, and start to rock and roll. Grab your legs, lift your shoulders, look to your belly, massage up, and then find your way to hands and knees. You might like to grab one hand weight and just set them up either side of your mat. And again, don't worry if you don't have any, it's not the end of the world. You can still get some work through the areas of your body. So hands under shoulders, knees under hips, take a big cat stretch, and take a big cow stretch. Let's do one more. Big cat stretch up, and belly drops. Find your center somewhere between the two. Grab your hand weight in your right hand and turn your palm so your palm faces your knee. Right arm, left leg, push it out, hold 3, 2, and 1. Same side, bring it in. You might brush the floor or maybe you reset every time. Option's yours. Push out, hold 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, stay for 8. Push, hold 3, 2, and 1. And in, push out 7, hold 3, 2, and 1. And in 6, 3, 2, 1. And in for 5, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in, 3, hold, 2, 3, and in, push and hold, 3, 2, 1. Last one, hold, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it in, hand weight down to the side. Curl underneath your toes, pick up your knees and hover the mat, high plank, step out, hold, step it in, doesn't matter which leg, hold the knees, hover, step it out, hold, step it in, maybe alternate the legs, hover, step it out, hold, in, 2 more steps, out, hold, step it in, hover, 1 more, out, hold, step it in, hover the knees, pike your hips up, take a breath, inhale, exhale, knees down, untuck your toes, grab your hand weight in your left hand, left arm moves with your right leg, stretch out, hold, 3, 2, 1, and in, push, hold, 3, 2, 1, and 8 to go, hold, 3, 2, 1, 7, hold, 3, 2, 1, in, 6, 3, 2, 1, and in for 5, 3, 2, 1, and in, 4 more, 3, 2, 1, and last 3, hold, 3, 2, and 1, and 2 to go, hold, 3, 2, and 1, and last one, hold, 3, 2, and 1, and bring it in, hand weight down, toes under, hips up, walk to your toes, hand print by hand print. Slowly soften the knees, roll yourself up bone by bone, and grab your weights. Take a step forward with your right leg. Step your left leg behind you and raise your arms forward, parallel to the floor. Soften the knees a little bit. Inhale, exhale, open the arms into a T. Close the arms, drop your back knee down. Lift up, open the arms. Close the arms, drop your knee down, hold, open, close, 7, hold, open, close, 6, hold, open, close, 5, hold, open, close, 4, hold, open, close, 3, hold, open, close, 2, hold, open, close, 1, and hold, open and close, and stretch your back leg straight. Drive your chest forward, arms come down below your hips. Up, 1, 2, pump the arms, 3, up 4, up 5, up 6, up 7, 8, 9, halfway, go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drive the chest up, set the left leg in, bring the legs together, toes, knees and thighs, lock your elbows to your rib cage. Palms face up, wind out, push the arms, and then rotate down, rotate up, elbows in and close in. Open, push, rotate, rotate, elbows close, out, push, rotate, rotate, elbows close, 4, out, rotate, rotate, elbows close, 5, out. Keep your breath steady. 6, and in. 7, rotate, rotate, in, close, 8, out, rotate, rotate, elbows close, 9, rotate, rotate, elbows close, halfway, rotate, rotate, elbows close, 10 again, rotate, rotate, elbows close, push 9, out, rotate, rotate, elbows close, 8, out, rotate, rotate, elbows close, go 7, and rotate, rotate, elbows close, 6, rotate, rotate, elbows close, 5, tummy in and up, elbows close, go 4, and close, close, in and close, 3, and rotate, rotate, elbows close, 2, rotate, rotate, elbows close, go 1, and rotate, rotate, elbows close, hands come down, out to the side and forward, down, out to the side and forward, down, out and forward, out and forward here for 4 and down, 5 and down, 6, steady your body, 7, you've got it, 8 and down, 9 and down, and halfway, another 10, 10 and down, 9 and in, 8 and in, 7 and in, 6 and in, 5 and in, 4 and in, 3 and in, 2 and in, and last one, and bring it in, a shoulder roll, drop chin to chest. Roll it down nice and slowly, lead with the crown of your head. Soften the knees, heavy in your upper body, inhale at the bottom, exhale, roll back up. Step forward, left foot. Soften your right knee and drop your pelvis down. Arms forward, parallel line of your shoulders or parallel to the floor. Open, close, drop, lift, open, close, drop, lift, open, close, drop, 8 more, open, close, drop, 7, open, close, drop, 6, open, close, drop, 5, open, close, drop, 4, open, close, drop, 3, open, close, drop, 2, open, close, drop, once more, open, close, drop, hinge forward, and stretch your back leg. Inhale, bend, exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway there, go 10, 9, exhale, 8, exhale, 7, out, 6, and 5, last 4, and 3, and 2, and 1 more here. And step forward, right foot. Take a nice little walk out of the legs. Inhale, breath, exhale, sit down on your butt. So with this one, you can do just the arm work if you don't want to add the ab curl back. So just follow along with the arms. If you're going to add the arms and the abdominals in, you can choose to release your hand weights here. We've got a relatively soft bend in the knees. Your feet are planted onto the floor and you're closing knees and thighs. Arms come forward. We roll a little back. Arms lift. Arms lower. We roll forward. Roll back. Hug your belly in. Arms up. Down. Forwards. Roll back. Arms up. Down. Forward. Keep this going if you're doing the ab work. If you're not doing the ab work, you can be upright, arms come up and down. You can be seated any way that feels comfortable. Roll down, arms up, down. We have 8 more here. Inhale, exhale, inhale, 7. Roll, lift, down, up. 6, lift, down, up. 5, lift, down, up. 4, lift, down, up. 3, lift, down, up. 2, lift, down, up. And 1, lift, down, add on, roll all the way down and back. Arms reach overhead as far as you feel comfortable. Roll back up, arms to sky, roll back down, overhead. Roll it up, arms to sky, roll it down, overhead. Again, if you're not doing any ab work, you guys are going to open, overhead, bend, close. Open, overhead, bend, close. So that's if you're not doing the ab work, most likely you are in your trimester at some stage if that's you moving through just the arms. Last 10 counts in any variation. Last 9. Last 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And last one. And roll yourself all the way down onto your back. Legs come into tabletop or a single leg variation. So you might be into doubles for level 2. You might have 1 foot down, level 1. We're going to rotate palms to face the knees and we alternate. Opposite leg, not what I showed you there. Bring it in. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Bring it in. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Bring it in. If you have 1 foot on the floor, it works the same way, but you just plant the foot down and you pick the other one up. So you can do this way and just regress a little bit, find a lighter option just to give yourself a rest. This is what we did on hands and knees, but now we're doing it in this upside down position. And we've got another 10 counts. Last 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. And gently lower your feet to the floor. Pop one hand weight beside you. Roll yourself to face your cameras and pick yourself up to find your mermaid seat. Whatever leg you have behind you, I want your hand weight to be in that hand. So if your right leg's wrapping you, you hold the hand weight in your right hand. Your other hand just presses into the floor just to help keep you upright. So avoid that sort of horizontal lean or diagonal lean. Try and bring your crown of the head back to the side, and we move out to a nice lateral raise. We're going to get into a little bit of a hold, so there's no rush. We hold it and drop it. That's a fraction. Hold it and drop it. Lift 3, hold and lower, and 4 and lower, and 5 and down, 6 and down, 7 and down, 8 and down, 9 and down, 10 and another 10. Lift 10 and lower, lift 9 and lower, and 8 and down, 7 and down, 6 and down, 5 and down, 4 and down, 3 and 2 and 1, and lower. Drop gently down onto your forearm on that bottom hand. Stack your knees over one another. Level 2, go out with one straight leg, and then pop the hip off the floor, finding a half side plank. So somewhere that you can maintain quite strong, but we're working through that side raise of the arm. Inhale, exhale, 2, and down. 3, you can even come up into a full side plank if you're feeling good this morning. Up, down, up 5, and then find somewhere for your neck to sit so that you're tension free on the shoulders, the neck, and the head. Inhale, exhale, 8. Inhale, exhale, 9. Inhale, exhale, 10. And final 10. Continue to really push your whole side body up. So bottom side and top side. Last 8, guys. Last 7. Stay really strong. Exhale, 6. Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale, exhale, 4. Try not to swing your body. And for 3. Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 1. You've made it. Inhale and swap over. Then just shake it out. Kick the legs behind the other way. So remember that we want the hand weight in the other hand so that you have whatever leg's wrapping behind, you hold that hand weight with the same hand. Set up on the tippy fingers, make sure you're not leaning, bring your body upright. If the hips don't allow it, go ahead and straighten the leg. It doesn't matter what you're doing there. Chest comes up, spine is long, you've got your center line of the body. Exhale, side raise. Lift 1, Inhale, exhale, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale, exhale, 6. Inhale, exhale, 7. Inhale, exhale, 8. Inhale, exhale, 9. Halfway there, we've got 10. Let's get another 10. Good, up 9. Body is nice and still. Bring the crown of the head back to the sky. For 8. Think the wingspan, go as far as you can, 7. Exhale, 6. Abs are in, ribs are closed. 5. Inhale, exhale, 4. Up for 3. Inhale, exhale, 2. And inhale, exhale, 1. Bring it in. Set up, half side plank. So knees as your option 1. Straight out with the top leg, or even 2 straight legs for your option 2. Press your side body from the floor. Look somewhere and find a good position for your head and neck. Arm comes forward, exhale to the sky. We follow the line of the shoulder, yeah? So try to avoid coming up to your nose. Keep it lined up with the chest. Up, 2. Inhale, exhale, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Breathe in, breathe out, 6. Inhale, exhale, 7. Inhale, exhale, 8. Inhale, exhale, 9. Inhale, exhale, halfway. You got it. Inhale, up 1. Exhale, up 2. Breathe, 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. Inhale, exhale, 5. Inhale, exhale, 6. Inhale, exhale, 7. Breathe with it, 8. Inhale, exhale, 9. Your final one is 10. And soften the hip, drop it down, separate your legs, and roll out your shoulders. Swing the arms to whatever you've got to do, and gently make your way onto your back. So as you come down, take your left leg long and grab your right leg into your chest, and then take it across your body for a gentle spine twist. From here, where right arm is open into a cactus. If you would like more stretch, bring your hand weight into your hand and let your elbow and your wrist melt to the floor together. So watch that your elbow is not lifted and your wrist is down, and watch that if you are here, you're gently moving slowly towards the floor. Yeah, so although we are in a twist, we want to open out this chest, this shoulder area, right over the bicep. So feel into that. Adjust it as you need to. The cactus shape does make it stronger, so you might even find that just by having a straight arm is enough for you. So inhale, big breath. Hold 5. Hold 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly take your time to come back. Right leg will go long, left leg will come in, give it a hug, and then when you're ready, you take your twist. We fold it over our body, and then we want to stretch open the left arm. So let the left arm open to a straight arm. If that doesn't feel enough, find a cactus shape. And again, if that's not quite enough, grab your hand weight and let it rest into the palm of your hand. Then make sure that as you lower your wrist, if you do lower your wrist, your elbow's not popping up. So we want to allow the rotator cuffs to get a bit of a stretch as well. So elbow down and wrist down, or elbow down but palm just floating up. Our arm is straight with still the hand weight. So there's options for you to choose. Breathe across the chest, across the shoulder, over to the bicep. Inhale, deep exhale, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release your hand weight. Take your time to bring yourself onto your back. Grab hold of your knees and lift your head, rock and roll. Swing it up and give yourself a shake. And great job. So, well done. Happy Monday. If you're not hanging around, have a beautiful day. If you are, we need a chair, some sort of bar makeup, and you'll just need your hand weights and your ball if you have one. If you don't, it does not matter, and you can find either a tennis ball if you prefer. It's just to sit behind the knee, so it doesn't really matter if you do or if you don't. But let's get ourselves semi-started at least. So go and grab your props if you've got them, and grab your hand weights, set them up on side, and then grab a sip if you're just jumping on for the first time this morning. We will do a little bit of a warm up, but if you feel like you need to stay a little bit longer, please make sure that you do that. And then let's begin. So can we go hip distance apart? Drop your arms down, roll your shoulders, tuck your chin to your chest, and just roll yourself down. You can soften your knees along the way. Just become really quite open in the back of your body. Feel the closing off in the front of your body. Deepen your inhale here at the bottom. On your exhale, start to roll back up. And we're gonna do that again. Shoulder roll, head roll, chin to the chest, roll down. Hang out at the bottom, inhale. Breathe some space into the back of your legs. Roll yourself up. And on the next one, we roll down and hold. Tuck your chin in. Soften your right knee, open the left arm. You can rest on the elbow if that helps you. The knee, elbow to knee, come on down. Bend your left knee, open the right. Reach up, take a stretch. Find your center. Roll back up. We've just got one more of those. Shake it out. Tuck your chin. Bend your right knee. Open the left arm. Come on down. Bend your left knee. Open the right arm. Come all the way down and roll yourself up. Heel toe out to second position. So somewhere that you're a little bit wider than your hips and you're in your natural turn out. Start to take a plie. Inhale, exhale, up, down, and up. Inhale, exhale, push for 10 and up, 9 and up, 8, 7, lift, 6, lift, 5, up, 4, up, 3 and up, 2 and up, and 1, take it down, pulses 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, turning to the right, lunge and pulse here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, center plies, pulse at 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, turn to the left, pulse down, down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 1 more set of each. Find the center, pulses 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, turn to the right, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold it here, hands come down, stretch it out, take a breath, bend it in, stretch it out, once more, bend it in, stretch it out, and soften, roll it up, find your center, pulses down, go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, turn to the left and pulse it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold here. Hands come down, stretch, inhale, bend, exhale, stretch, mind your chair. Inhale, exhale. Once more. Inhale, exhale. Find your center. Just turn your body here through. Toes parallel. Heel toe together. All the way in. Roll yourself up. All right. Find your bar. Face the bar. Whatever your bar looks like. If you don't have one, work your balance. Fingertips on. Start to walk it out. Bounce out those legs. Inhale, exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Releve. Drop it up, down, up, down, up, up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop the heels and grab your ball. Now there's 3 stages of this. You can choose to hang out in first or second or go right ahead to all 3 stages. We're upright for the first one. If you don't have a ball, it doesn't matter, just make sure that you're tightly bent at the knee. Flex the foot and push it back so that your right thigh is behind the left thigh, yeah? And start to pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee comes in and tip you forward. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Hinge from your hips. Balance on your bar. Inhale, exhale, 10. Inhale, exhale, 9. Inhale, exhale, 8. Inhale, exhale, 7. Here for 6. Last 5. Inhale, exhale, 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And take a hop back. Now we want to go genie fold. So fold your arms down onto your bar. Flatten your back to the best of your ability. Lift your thigh, pulse it up. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pulses 10 more. 10 and 9. Up 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All the way. Drop it in, up, in, and up, and in, and 10 to go. Go 10 and lift. 9, up, 8, up, 7 and lift. 6 and up, 5, up, 4 more and up, 3, up, 2, up, and 1 more. Exhale, up, and bring it in and lift your chest, and 1 more hop back. If you're going to stage 3, whoop, we've lost our ball. Take a full fold over shape. Flatten your chest. Stretch the arms out as much as you can. Lift your right thigh, pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way. Kick it up and in. It's up for 10. Lift. 9, up, 8, up, 7, up, 6, lift, 5, and up, and 4, lift, 3, up, 2, up, and 1 more here, and up, and drop the ball. Ow! And tap your butt. Grab yourself some hand weights here, and turn back out to second. Palms facing up to the sky, hand weights in. Inhale, exhale, push the arms and cross. Inhale, up, cross the other way. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to go. Go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, and 3, 2, and 1. Hold it down. It's in, it's out. It's in, out. Keep crossing over. Push for 10, cross, 9, cross, 8, cross, 7, cross, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. Arms go nice and wide. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 10, cross, 9, cross, 8, cross, 7, cross, 6, cross, 5, cross, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down. Crisscross those arms. 10, cross, 9, cross, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, and 3, and 2, and last one, and push it up. Heel toe those legs. Drop your hand weights down and set up for the other side. All right, you might need to change your bar around, you may not. And then bring the ball behind your left knee. Face the bar. We're upright for that first layer. So press down through the hands, chest comes up, crown of the head goes to the side, and thigh comes back here. Pulse, pulse, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tippy bird all the way. Inhale, exhale. Find balance with your chair or your bar or bench. Exhale. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1 more. And bring it in. Take a hop. Step 1 stage back. Arms into genie, so fold them across each other. Find flat back to the best of your ability. Lift your thigh and pulse it up. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's in, it's up. It's in, it's up for 10. Up, 9, up, 8, up, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, and 2, and 1 more, and bring it in, and take a breath. 1 more stage. Are you joining us? Hop it back. Find flat back to the best of your ability. Arms straight if you can. Fold it in. Lift it up. Pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and all the way. It's in, it's up. It's in, up, push for 10, up, 9, up, go 8, up, 7, lift, 6, up, 5, up, 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, 1 more, and in, woo, all the way, out. Pat your booties. Grab yourself your hand weights. and make your way into first position. Find your balance up on a releve. So rise up and then connect your heels back together. So the heels joining is hopefully going to give you the balance that you'll need. And then slowly open out the arms and then inhale as you plie. Arms close, exhale, open. Inhale, close, exhale, open. As you zip up nice and tall, tighten the inner thighs. It's in, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it down in just those arms. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it up. It's up, down, up, down, up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1 more. Hold it down, just the overhead. Up, down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, 1, and all the way up. Roll it down. Take a breath there at the bottom and lose your hand weights. Take your time to roll yourself up, bone by bone, making your way down onto your side. So roll it down. Let's go right side down. Get nice and cozy, nice and comfy. Lift your knees to 90 degrees, and so that your knees are in line with your belly button, your shins just run down. So we're gonna lift up, kick it out long, bring it back, drop. Lift, stretch, bend, lower. Lift, stretch, bend, lower. Up, stretch, bend, lower. 10 more. And bend, lower. 9. Bend, lower. 8. Kick it out. Bend, lower. 7. Bend, lower. 6. Kick, bend, lower. 5. Kick, bend, lower. 4. Kick, bend, lower. 3. Bend and lower. Go for 2. Out. Bend, lower. Go for 1. Out. Just bend and lower. Lift it up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Exhale. 10 to go. 10 and 9 and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and drop it down. Grab your ball if you've got one. If not, doesn't matter. It's still the same if you're doing the abdominal work. So the ball goes between your shoulder blades. Your left leg is still the working leg. Hands are behind your head. Inhale, stretch it out. Scoop it up, down, up, down, up, down. If you don't have a ball, you are here pulling it up, down. And if you're not doing the abdominal work, you have a stretch of that left leg, a bend. Stretch, a bend, yeah? Keeping strong in those hip flexors. Inhale, exhale. Work with me, any levels, okay? Push 10 more. Go for a 9, 8, 7, 6 more, and 5. Last 4, and 3, and 2, and one more. And take your time. Roll yourself up. If you have a ball, it goes between your thighs. If you don't have a ball, your legs just stay together, yeah? Completely zipped up tight from toes to knees to thighs. Hands come down beside you. Hips come up all the way. Find your bridge. Legs are tight or the ball is squeezed. Pulse is down and up. It's up, up, up. Exhale. Breathe. Lift, lift, lift. Another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. 1, and squeeze the ball. If you don't have a ball, you're just opening and closing, opening and closing, opening and closing. Squeeze it, squeeze, squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, touch the floor and lift. 1, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4, inhale, exhale, 5, up, 6, and 7, and 8, up, 9, and 10 more. It's inhale, exhale, up, 9, and up, 8, and up, 7, and lift. Keep going. 6, keep going. 5, we're nearly there, and go for 3, up, 2, up, and 1, and drop those hips down, and rock and roll all the way up and swing around so that you're on the other side. So your left side body will be down, and your right side body is on the top, 90 degrees. Bring your knees up. Knees to belly button, shins are running down the front of your mat. Lift the leg, extend the leg. So it's 1, 2, bend it and drop it. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's 1, 2, 3, and give it a good squeeze. So as you push it back behind you, don't just go through the motion, but squeeze your butt and squeeze your thighs. Out, in, down, up, out, in, and down, up, out, in. 10 more, guys. Up, out, in. 9, up, out, in. 8, up, out, in. 7, up, out, in. 6 more here. Up, out, in. 5, up, out, in. 4, up, out, in. 3, up, out, in. 2, up, out, in. 1 more here. Up, out, just tap and lift. Up and down, up and down, up. Squeeze the bum. Exhale, inhale, up. 10 more. 9, and 8, and 7, up. 6, up. 5 more, up. 4, lift. 3, up. 2, up. And 1 more. Exhale and drop and grab your ball. If you've got it, bring it behind your shoulders and take your hands behind your head. Left leg long, right leg is still your working leg, remember? And inhale down together and exhale up, down, up, down, up, down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you don't have a ball, it's still the same. In, up. And if you aren't doing the ab work, bend your other leg and stretch and lift, stretch and lift. So work through those variations. Make sure you're choosing the one that's right for the body, and give me another 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1 more. And curl it up. Grab your ball if you've got one. Now you will need your bar or chair if you've got it. It doesn't matter if you don't. If you don't, it's just the same set as the last set of glute lifts. If you do, plant your feet on top of your make-believe bar and then squeeze the ball. Again, if you don't have a ball, don't have it. Just zip up the legs together and push up those hips nice and high. We want to start to pulse the hips, yeah? So we go up, 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down, 6, down, 7. If you don't have that bar, it's still here. 9, up, 10 more, up, and 10, pulse up, 9, pulse up, 8, pulse up, 7, pulse up, 6, up, 5, up, 4, up, 3, up, 2, up, hold, squeeze the ball, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. If you don't have one, in and out with your knees, in and in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We tap the floor, drop it down, up, down, up. Inhale, exhale, 10, and 9, and 8, up, 7, up, 6, up, 5, up, 4, up, 3, and 2, and last one, guys. Hips go down, drop your ball, grab your legs, rock and roll, and just come into hands and knees. Now you can push your bar completely out of the way now. You won't need it. So find your way to hands and knees and just start to rock your hips back. Rock your hips forward. Inhale, exhale. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, curl your toes and lift the knees. Push back and front, back and forward. Inhale. 10 more. And 9, and 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Soften thighs, chest up, chest down, chest up, chest down, chest up. If you're not there in the belly, chest up and belly up and chest up, belly up. One more wherever you are and wriggle it out. Set up, right knee forward, left leg back behind you. Inhale, just wriggle out your pelvis. If you'd like to add a little bit more, push your right hand down firmly into the mat and open the left arm and rotate it in. Open the left, rotate it in. Otherwise, you can always just drop down and get a little bit more comfortable. If you're still happy with a little bit of active movement, find that stretch. Open it out. Big sunshine. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1 more. And if you're moving the left arm, just come and melt for a second. Wriggle the chest down. And then we're going to prepare to switch sides. So you can do that anyway. You might just go ahead and switch the legs from here, or might like to pike it up. You might like to pedal the legs out in between. So anything that works, just to get ready for the other side. So left knee is forward, right leg now is long, chest comes up. And then if you want that movement of the right arm, left hand comes in firmly for some support. Right arm pushes forward, winding it open. Forward, up and around. Or you're just straight down, taking a little break. Inhale, breath. Exhale. 4 more. 3, and 2, and 1, and then press the hands into the floor. Come back to child's pose. Melt yourself into child's pose. If you are following along with the music, you might like to skip it to the very last song there, which I'm about to do. So it's the last one. And as you find your way, just settling into child's pose, feel your breath becoming just a little slower, a little bit longer, a little bit deeper. Notice your energy from how it feels now to comparison of when you first arrived on your mat this morning. Notice if anything has shifted. Notice if the energy is vibrating at a higher frequency. Just any observation of sensations, emotions, and feelings. If you're happy to stay here for the next couple of minutes, you're most welcome. If you feel like you'd like to take your Shavasana, your meditation, come down onto your back. Get really comfortable with your legs long, with your feet just dropping either side of your body, with your hands either sitting down beside your hips, resting on your belly or on your heart center. As you arrive, just find your way to stillness completely. Avoid any distraction that your body is trying to give you here. Let your thoughts settle. Let your breath be long and slow, noticing the beat of your own heart. Taking this time to move into a place of rest and restore. Calming down our central nervous system, our second brains to our bodies. Take just 2 more rounds of breath. And with that last exhale, think of something that you feel grateful for this morning or today, depending when you're watching it. And when you have it, breathe it into your heart, breathe it into your body, feel it in there. Carry that with you for the rest of the day. And when you are ready, blink, open your eyes, allow the light to come back in. Roll yourself to a comfortable seat on top of your mat. When you arrive, take an inhale and reach your arms over your head. Hands together in prayer and exhale them down to your third eye. Hope and dreams. Bring your hands to your lips. Truth and honesty. And bring your hands to your heart for love and compassion. And happy Monday, everybody. Brand new week, new moon tomorrow. I'll pop some things up in our Facebook group. So make sure that you're in there if you'd like to see some moon manifesting things. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. And I'll see you tomorrow from 4 o'clock for Pilates, HIIT, and a little stretch. Bye.